Don Piper died when a truck crushed his car. Well, at least he was declared dead. But some say prayer brought him back to life. Our Plugged In movie review crew takes a look at 90 Minutes in Heaven.
I was the father of 3 children, a husband of a wonderful wife.
The movie 90 Minutes in Heaven tells the story of Don Piper. He's a Baptist preacher who was driving home on a cool, rainy Texas day in 1989 when his car was struck and crushed by a semi-truck.
I died.
The paramedics arriving on the scene took his pulse and declared the man quite dead, but a fellow pastor stuck in traffic was moved to pray. 90 minutes after the accident, he walked to the car, and when he began singing "What a Friend We Have in Jesus," Don started singing too. It was a miracle. Miracles, however, can be painful. Death comes with some side effects, and Don had plenty. To get his crushed and broken body back to any semblance of normal was going to entail a lot of agony and struggle. On top of that, Don had also experienced strange, beautiful visions that were nothing short of heavenly. And once you've been to heaven, you don't want to leave and return to a life of misery. It was going to take quite a while for Don to work through all his heavenly reverie and fleshly pain to find an earthly mission.
We're gonna pray all night for you. We're taking over from here.
Although touching on the beauty and music of heaven, this film, based on the faith-focused book of the same title, is at its strongest when talking about life on earth and all the tragedy, disappointments, and spiritual struggles that mortal life can bring.
You prayed? I'm here.
The biggest content drawback is Piper's jarring car crash itself. So I'm giving 90 Minutes in Heaven 4 earnest prayers out of 5 for family friendliness. For a full detailed review, visit us at PluggedIn.com. Plugging you into the movies, I'm Cheryl Wilhelmy for Focus on the Family's Plugged In Movie Review.